very powerful crystals, and the energy that they emit is very direct, very strong, very high. But they do also, in general, have a tendency to amplify. Not quite to the extent that clear quartz will amplify and magnify everything, but certainly there still is that amplification. So it's always really especially important to clear your crystals that are in the quartz family. So as I'm feeling this energy come in, one of the first places it's going to is actually the third eye chakra. I can feel it in my third eye chakra. Amethyst is a third eye chakra activator. A lot of people focus on the psychic abilities and the psychic connections and functions of the third eye chakra, but there's a reminder that it is also the chakra that regulates and manages our cognitive functions in terms of thinking, thought form. Amethyst is deeply healing for the psyche. So when we're getting into, and especially there's a lot of talk of this right now, especially as we come up to the end of the year, and 2018 being a very tough year for so many people in so many ways, there's interest in how we absorb that negativity, how we take it into our psyche and our subconscious, and how it affects us and impacts us even on those levels. Amethyst is going right in here, super powerful, pulsing. That energy goes into the psyche and into the subconscious, especially in those areas where, for lack of a better term, generally we have that negativity towards ourselves, towards others, but also whatever we've empathically or telepathically taken in. And it begins to work healing energy on that level. So for those of you who are seeking to protect yourself from negativity, especially mental negativity, thought-based negativity, but also seeking to heal that in yourself so that you can become more fully integrated into your light. Wearing amethyst on a daily basis or laying down and placing it on your third eye chakra for, it's saying, a minimum of 33 minutes will be helpful and healing to you in that regard. And what it's showing me is it also connects with the throat and the heart chakra, which are two of our big personal power centers. And it shows me how that energy then goes out into our electromagnetic field that surrounds us, which is emitted naturally by the heart. And that is scientifically measurable. That's not a spiritual concept. It is measurable and has been found to be so. So that electromagnetic field that surrounds us, that's part of our aura, the amethyst energy goes into that field and helps to create a shield, again, against this bombardment of negativity. It's also very healing and helpful in terms of energy patterns, and hearkening back to what I had mentioned historically about amethyst in terms of the ancient Greeks and Romans and how they used it to help ward off the effects of intoxication from wine and from alcoholic substances. What it's showing me is that it's also a breaker of chains and a breaker of patterns. It helps people to work on freeing themselves from addictive patterns and also from bad habits or negative habits that they're seeking to shift. And certainly if going through the holiday season, you're like, okay, I'm gonna have my party time, but then I need to get into detox mode and get this settled down. Wearing amethyst can help you do that. It's not gonna magically cure stuff, but what it does is it helps to amplify, emphasize, support, strengthen, and emit energy frequencies that we need to help support us in our healing process and in that healing journey. So you can wear it certainly. For those of you, again, in the Western or